Down.
Bravo.
Charlie, Tyler.
Bravo, Tyler.
Charlie Tower.
Bravo, Tyler.
One.
Okay, this phase is like actually 500 billion times easier on Legacy.
It's just better.
I did not realize how much better this was.
It's not just his face. Like I think the game is just much better, honestly. So, yeah.
Well, it's like
Manga time.
Close. Close.
Triangle.
Deep triangle. Close. Already
If other
one.
games had Legacy, I would use it in there too.
Shield one. Shield one, party 3. Yep.
like not even gonna use my chocolate.
Done.
I'll keep going.
Yeah, that part's a little weird.
Light spread. Defamation blue. Defamation blue.
Miranda's DCing.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It was such a good first pull.
It's crazy how many wipes have been caused by just and it feels like it's often server side.
I feel like it happens in every group I'm in.
At least it's not in literal enrage.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's the next point.
That was so sad, man.
That's literally like that's every Raider's nightmare.
Yeah.
That and clicking off LB from your hotbar.
No, I feel like there's something more despairing about being at the enrage of an ultimate. You're on the final burst and then DC.
Well, I don't know. I think it would be pretty despair-inducing if you did that in the last phase of the ulti. Like, removing the LB from your bar.
Yeah, honestly, like, my 11 button in my mouse, like, sometimes acts up, and that's my LB button. So I, like, just in case, I put an extra binding for my LB, just for LB. I'm like, I'm not risking this.
Absolute agony.
I feel like Legacy makes it so much easier to do trios because you can always keep your camera like looking in or looking at whatever, and then
No, it is
move
actually. 'Cause I
freely.
I had my camera face the eye. I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Why is this possible?"
Yeah, I don't
'Cause I
understand
looked for the
anyone
eye
that
at the
uses
start.
standard. Like, standard is
No, 'cause-
you're actually handicapping yourself.
No, I didn't like. Like, I actually think standard without face target is fine, but when I had face target on, it was so fucking cancer because my camera would just move all over the place. But like, I thought it was fine, just like moving manually. But I have to do way less inputs on Legacy.
I think standard on ranged is like especially bad. It was literally this fight, O11S, that made me change from standard to Legacy.
Well,
Yeah, because when you're baiting the Panto Crater shit, you're out, and then you just randomly start running in the other direction because it's so annoying.
Hold left and right click together.
Yeah, for me is when I first tried O9S, like as a brand new player, basically a month in, someone was like, "Hey, let's do O9S." I'm like, "Sure." I was complaining about the camera, and they're like, "Just turn on Legacy," and it was just so much better.
I never had that moment of like the camera jolting around for me because I've had a face target off since fucking turn 7. Like, that's so long ago. That's like 8 years ago. That's like 9 years ago.
Anyway, my modem's restarting. I have no idea why it just dropped me so hard there.
Oh, so it wasn't a server thing. Got it.
Miranda always has internet issues. This is nothing new.
Miranda, do you pay for gigabit?
Yes.
Okay.
It's all a scam.
Yeah.
This is where
It
JP
is.
actually pulls ahead because their internet infrastructure is better, so they spend less time with people DCing.
True though.
I feel like they should not release the content in JP until like 6 hours later to account for the internet diff.
Yeah, exactly.
My modem is still angrily blinking.
Pop the music, please.
Yeah, I'm on the copium. I believe, I believe we'll get through.
My
Pop the
modem-
music. We must get to P5 to save our ears.
You can do what Perry does and like turn off your music when you get to P5.
Yeah, because you can make a keybind to change your BGM level.
It's just slash BGM.
Keybind. I have a keybind, but it's about the principle, you know?
True.
Yeah.
It is. It's about the code. It's the
Yeah.
Warriors code.
The Warrior of Lights?
The Warrior of Light code.
Yeah.
Well, I'm logging into my ISP provider account to see if they're crying about it.
Miranda, why couldn't you have told your internet to go out while I was delayed at the bank? What the fuck?
You know what? You got a point. Nothing but good.
You gotta schedule your internet outages for breaks.
I want to die.
What is it, day 10?
Should be at 11. And good news, my modem stopped angrily blinking at me, and now it's just a solid red light.
Nice.
Oh, it just turned to
11
white.
already? 7. Oh yeah, it is 11. Thick.
Yeah, it's down.
I've been playing with you guys for 11 days straight. You can kill me.
I'm sorry.
I got a day off in like 3 days. If we don't clear before then.
Realistically, it looks like it'd be really hard.
Yeah, I don't think
Like,
I'm going
That's what I was saying. I don't. You
I
guys
don't
are
think we're
crazy.
going to.
I was like, you guys think we can clear before then? That's crazy.
I think at best we might get to like we might see P6, maybe. But
I
like that's
believe-
at best, I think.
I believe that at the time that we said we might clear this weekend, we may have cleared this weekend. But after observing the results of yesterday, it is no longer possible.
Okay. I have some horrible, horrible news. Interruption. There's an outage in your area. Our teams are working to restore service as soon as possible. Estimated time to repair 02/03/2023, 4:30 p.m. CST.
Oh, that's in like 3.5 hours. Can you like tether to your phone or no?
Gonna try. Even on cellular network just now, it's dropping the call every now and then. So I'll try. It probably won't work, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Took off work for no reason. Rip.
Are you saying observing the results of our prog yesterday, or just everyone's prog?
Our prog. I mean, also everyone's prog, but mostly I meant our prog.
I think it's more everyone's than ours actually, because looking at how many polls these teams are taking on P5 is like
Yeah, it's crazy.
is a lot.
It's an insane amount.
I think
So,
it's always been unrealistic to expect us to clear this week.
I
Yeah,
thought the
same.
same.
If it
I
was
have,
like a
like-
T, if it was like a T actual T level ultimate, sure, I think it
Yeah.
would have been possible though.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference. There's a difference between expectation and possibility, right?
But no, it just seems like P5 is really hard, and I think the thing that we can do to try to make it more efficient is like try to drill it out of the instance as much as possible.
Well, that helps some people, but that also doesn't help some people, right?
Like, I mean, we have to balance it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
do a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
But because like even these teams that have a very high hit rate of getting to P5, which is something we still need to try to work. We're gonna try to work on, and hopefully we can build on. It like they get in there and then they just like wipe because like something like one
They don't know
person screws up
what's
and it's
going on.
over.
They don't know the movement and all that stuff. Yeah.
The first trio was like 500 mechanics. So like, it's a lot to think
So
about.
if we can practice and make sure everyone is like really prepared when we get there, then that will really help us.
Yeah, and doing dry runs is also beneficial. Like not spending too much time doing dry runs because like we need to get there. But
I
30
think dry
minutes.
runs are like insanely helpful.
yeah, like 30
Well,
minutes
like I
of
said,
doing
they-
dry runs might reduce, proc time by a couple hours maybe. So
I also think it might be worth taking the time to just blast through O12 so you can use the rings on the ground. So those are going to be there in P5.
Oh yeah, we could.
Yeah, let me take a look.
Like the other thing that just to set expectations also for P4, like we are currently ever since we are 94 polls into P4, like ever since our first P4 poll. It took Kindred 182 to hit P5 after they hit P4. Even as easy as P4 seems, right?
We know whether they were entertaining the idea that there might be some hidden mech they were missing and trying stuff out there.
They
I think
they
they did
were, but they were still trying to like actively do the DPS check with LB3. Like they were trying to do stuff in the other phases, and if they got to P4, they would try to kill P4.
I see.
And like it look like a lot of these other teams, like 100, they're like 130, 120 polls at least to get through P4. This one's like 140. Aether Group 3 took 185 polls to when they first hit P4 to hit P5. Even like, and I don't expect that that's one of the phases where like the puzzle took long at all to figure out what you're supposed to do.
yeah, I think P4 was more of a gate to make sure that people like weren't dying on the previous phases because of
I-
Yeah,
the DPS
I
check.
think that's what it was. Honestly, like
Yeah.
like the reason why it took them so long was because they would kind of limp through P3 and then get to P4, but they wouldn't get through P3 cleanly. Is what I'm thinking is probably
Yeah.
why it took so long for them anyway.
Yeah, so I mean like I don't think we should be like too down on the fact that we hit P4 and then like it's taken a while to break through to P5 because that just seems to be how it is, as simple as P4 seems. And I'm sure a lot of these other teams took, or they literally did take like 100 pulls essentially to break through. But yeah, P5 looks to be a real tough one.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I'm on my computer. Let's see how well the tether sets up. I never had to set up a tether on this computer, so I had to install it through my phone real quick.
I think it's correct for just like what happens in the trio.
Okay.
Like without any player interaction, I think that's what happens.
Oh, by the way, the question about like thrice come ruin and twice come ruin is confirmed cringe that there is such thing as thrice comes ruin.
What?
And that's why you have to break them
Are
like
you
that.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that was one of the cringe things I learned.
That's so
That's
funny.
stupid.
Thrice come ruin.
Well, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, right? Because it's their design substitute for Magic Vuln, so they would have to make them interact if they wanted it to be a substitute for Magic Vuln. Like, it just
But-
wouldn't work.
But what
that's
is
a really
that
funny
name?
name.
What is
Yeah.
twice come
No, but
ruin?
it's not actually called that, is it?
I think it might be because it's twice plus thrice.
No,
One
it's
more.
not they
That's more
actually
fun
called
playing
it.
the
That's
game.
so funny.
No way,
There's no
dude.
such official names. There's no way.
There's no shot.
I can't believe it. No, there's no way.
Twice come ruin. Oh whoa.
Dude, there's no fucking way.
Dude, if we're on like a poll and someone like dies to monitors or something, we need to just try and get that debuff for science.
Can we pull this test if this is working?
Countdown.
I'm not gonna pop.
Ye of little faith.
I'm gonna pot.
I'm potting.
Like,
I'm believing.
Yeah, I'll pop too.
We're going to P5, boys.
Why stop there? Fucking
All the way.
Going to P6, boys.
Why stop there? You're fucking clear.
Has everyone read over P5?
Might fuck around and get through P5 by accident.
Alpha Tower.
Delta tether.
Delta tower. I'll keep going, Lulu. You take Delta.
Charlie Tower.
We'll go to Delta. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I thought I was partnered with Velvet. Alpha 10.
Yeah.
Pumping.
Got a hiccup. Game's frozen.
That's fine. Well, we're good. We're
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
We're completely fine. Just 2 minutes. One.
Going in. On one.
Miranda.
I told
Gonna
you.
do next.
Game's frozen.
Miranda, why'd you drop the puddle in the middle?
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
Oh.
Get in the stack, Miranda.
Holy shit, dude! I'm soloing.
For how long, though?
Let me solo her.
Huh?
Huh?
Let me solo her.
I don't know the Elden Ring meme.
Melania.
I think this is kind of doomed, man.
Seems so.
I'm gonna throw my shit in the laundry. Ping me on Discord if there's an update.
It's Minecraft time.
Fog? Can you stream?
Yeah, sure.
Dude, I've actually been wanting to like finish Fire Emblem Engage, but like
Can you make a copy of P5 in Minecraft so we can submit in there?
Oh my god, that is 5-head.
The biggest brain.
We'll just be streaming us all in Minecraft. Walking through it.
When did Miranda say their internet was coming back?
They said
Uh,
4
and then-
CST was what was predicted on the website, but obviously you don't know if it would come earlier or later than that for sure. Well, what we could do if Miranda doesn't keep DCing is just do our walkthrough of P5s right now, because that doesn't
yeah.
involve like him having to actively take continuous action.
That makes sense.
But if he's like DCing from like Discord, then like it would be hard. But
Well, he could just be on his phone, right? He could like at least watch the stream of us walking through it. I don't know if that's like.
oh, okay, yeah, we could do VOD review, but then I meant like if we try to just zone into like, you know, some random instance and do
Oh
it.
yeah, I guess we can't do that.
I mean, that may be hard if he's dropping
Yeah.
fully.
Yeah.
If he's dropping fully, then.
Are you like fully dropping, or is it just like game dropping?
I disconnected from the instance there. We can try again. It's just. Why
Well,
the fuck?
I don't know if you heard me. I said that we could try just doing our reviews of P5 right now during this time.
Yeah, I'm game to try that. I'm trying to connect back to the game. Let's give it one more poll, and if it doesn't work out,
Oh, I think
just.
we already just left the poll.
Oh. Yeah,
I don't
it's
think one
just
more
me and
poll is
Kevin
gonna
here.
make a
How could he leave
difference.
me in here with him?
You know what's brilliant about the Aether Group 3 clear? Their scholar is multi-dotting in phase 2.
Let's go.
Wait, what happened?
The scholar
dude.
in Aether Group 3, the scholar is multi-dotting the entire way through of phase 2.
So they're just like throwing
Oh,
away
that's
dots.
amazing. Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
know. They don't know if it doesn't
And
work.
then then it's like, they're using 2 minutes at the end. I wonder why. The phase
Wow,
2.
holy shit,
That
that's
makes sense,
insane.
I see now.
They're multi-dotting
Yeah, in
World's
phase
first
2.
multi-dotting group.
in P2,
In P2.
where the bosses you have firewall.
No,
Yep.
Kevin and I were doing that until we looked on logs and saw that it just was not doing anything after firewall. Because like you can apply the dots before firewall and you get the first tick of it, so it looks like it's working, but it's actually not.
That's
They
stupid.
and they did it every pull in their log.
Yeah.
No one told them.
No,
Oh.
yeah, they
Well,
they
okay,
didn't
so-
know.
No one
That's why
mentioned
they
it.
were using. That's why they were using 2 minutes at the end.
Okay,
of
but
P2.
that's like a couple healer GCDs, right? That's not like that bad.
I am. Yeah, but on Scholar, it's more like 2 because Art of War.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Still, kind of significant. 2 healer
Brandon, do you
GCDs
think
adds to it.
you'd be able to watch like VOD reviews on your mobile tether,
I should be able to. I'm connected to the
Or-
game right now.
or do you want to try and do you think you can do a walkthrough in an instance?
I probably can.
Okay, let's just do it in that order then.
Yep.
Here, I'll screen share.
What the fuck?
We might want to ping Lisa because I think he's doing laundry right now.
Why did it
What?
have
I'm
to
here.
be to?
Oh, okay.
There he goes.
Hate everything.
Well, do you want to just try to watch it on your phone or something?
Yeah.
Tune in on Discord on your phone. Here, let me. Put it in. Here's
Okay.
the link to it if anyone wants to be scrolling through on their own.
Wait, we're not. Okay, yeah. Okay. This is what I looked at. Oh.
We're using this one because we're using their strat in Delta essentially.
On the raid plan, I still put Kindred's Hello World positioning, but
Yeah. Well, we'll just use this to understand what is happening at least. It'll be closer to what we're doing anyway. Is Miranda able to watch this? Is it
I just clicked watch screen. There we go.
All right. Let's see. I think this is the start of the phase. Did I skip it? Am I one mechanic
No,
in?
no, you're fine. You're fine.
There's a short uptime. You get 1 minute like part way into this. You get like a 10 to 15 second 1 minute at the end.
It is important to note right here, the tank buster, the second hit, right before the second hit is where everyone needs to pop their 90-second mid, except for the targeted stuff because it's a shorter duration. But if you have anything that's 15 seconds or longer, it's just used at that, and then you use it on cooldown the rest of the phase. It'll be there for all 3 trios.
Let me put
Is this
aside.
really crusty for anyone else?
Yeah,
Yeah, a
dude.
little bit.
Hella fucking crusty, dude.
I'll just turn off my.
Internet sucks.
It's hella crusty.
Let me just end my normal stream.
Maybe a Discord issue too.
It doesn't say I'm like. It doesn't give me that like. You know, on Discord it'll tell you like if your connection is being funky. I don't know.
Oh, it's way better now.
Yeah.
Okay, let me slow it down even more, actually. Alright, so pause real quick. This is like the tethers as we know it from phase 3. Like these are like the fake ones. They'll turn into real. And then you can see down here, 2 people have these other debuffs, which will come into play later on. And that's going to be like a recurring thing in every trio with the Hello World. And we'll see how they work later. What is happening?
I think
What
it's
is that
Miranda
sound?
playing with his phone or something.
Oh,
With his phone?
I'm not. God damn it! I'm like 2 feet away from.
Just sounds like a squeaky toy.
Gonna be
Yeah.
my dad.
Yeah, shut up,
Okay.
Miranda.
So, what will happen after? Is there a cast for this, or does it just happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Omega just does that animation.
Yeah, Omega does his little like beamy thingy, and then we get the fisties. And basically the goal here, as we know, is to pair up opposite colored fists with each other in some way or form. So at the same time, these tethers are going to become active very soon, so we have to keep in mind the positioning. I'll just let it play out before we get into strategy of it.
This is the slowest fucking video.
You want me to do it faster?
That's why they cleared it so fast. They were playing.
They were space load time.
Okay, and then
Time
and then
hacks.
the spinny boys appear on the edge of the arena, 6 of them. Here's the diagram. I'll put it in P5 of all the configurations. Here's all the configurations that I can appear in, but we don't need to pay too much attention to it because of our strategy. Then he does a little middle cleave thingy, as we know. Like there's going to be an eye we don't see in the POV. And essentially the goal of this is to break the tethers in like a way that makes sense, pair the fists up, and then bait all the spinny boys. And that's what's happening here. You see they're baiting on the edge. And then the next part of it is he does a beyond defense into pile pitch. So you need to resolve that.
One monitor right there too.
Yep, and then so he does beyond defense, pile pitch, and then the frog Omega does a half room monitor thing. and then one player will have a controlled monitor.
So this is only 3 people in this pile pitch, is that right?
That's correct.
Yes. You have 3 people.
Well,
Yep.
yeah. 4 people in the middle, 1
4.
gets beyond defense, and then 3 stack.
It'll
Yep.
only be 2 in the middle to bait the pie or the beyond defense with our strat.
Yeah.
The other 2 are off baiting a fist, and then they run in before pile pitch finishes its cast.
So as everyone like understand what's happening up to here?
Yeah.
Okay, and then so now they are doing the final 2 tethers. Oh, they actually hold this one all the way through. Interesting.
Yeah, they hold this
Oh,
until like the
yeah.
boss is targetable.
I was gonna ask because I saw GMT do this as well. They just hold that tether until the boss is basically like targetable.
Yeah,
That makes
I
sense.
don't think we have decided that we're gonna do that, but that is an option.
I think that makes
moreover,
sense.
moreover, we're just trying to have everyone understand what's happening though.
Yeah.
And then so this final Hello World part is like this mechanic basically repeats at the end of every trio, and it's like the person with the close jumpy debuff. Let me try to go back and find it right here. So like they have these 2 ones, like the Christmas debuff, which is kind of hidden by the play bar right now. It will like keep jumping to the closest person, where the far one, just pure green, will jump to the farthest person. So it's like the big AoE hits.
I would actually like to do this now that I'm seeing it, because it makes it makes assigning the players for this mechanic far easier.
Yeah, it's like I'm going here, right? I don't know.
I mean the way Kindred is doing it is also makes sense in that way though.
I guess so.
Well, so the reason is because you can have the green tether assigned to Far World like they're doing, so then you always know what you're doing before the wave cannon even happens. Like, let's say closest green tether to Frog Omega breaks. The other one is involved in Hello Far World. The 2 greens that just broke, they're involved in Close World. The 2 blues without the debuffs fuck off, and then the 2 Hello Worlds are in there.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, so wait, is everyone clear what's happening?
Yes.
Are there any questions about what's happening in this mechanic?
And I think that's something that we probably are going to talk about more once we get to it. But just like you said, Kay, with that strat, there is almost static spots, right? Or mostly.
Not for like individual players. It's for like it's based on your wall.
No, for what you get. Yeah. So like if you're green tether, you know, like you probably are going to have to either pop first and then like bait close or whatever, and then if you're far, you stay far and you bait far or something like that.
This is the rationale for Kindred spots, by the way. It's posted in alt discussion.
I have a question about the strat that Kay just mentioned. What happens if the remaining green tether also has near world?
It's not possible. Because they always go on blue tethered players.
Oh.
Yeah. That's just how it works.
Yes, Kara confirmed that to me, and I think I mentioned it, and then
yeah,
I haven't read that conversation.
Yeah.
So here's just a diagram of like ultimately we will end up in a spot similar to this in some way, shape, or form, but we might like mix up like who is going where. I'll post this diagram here.
I mean, I feel like if we're looking at this to review, we should just use this as our strat, no?
Yeah, but this helps you visualize like where everyone needs to be standing. It's like it's just like who's standing where. It's a little bit different.
There is one minor tweak I want to make to it, but I'll just like make a diagram for it because they're doing some weird jank movement with whoever has Hello Distant World. We don't have to do that.
Okay, let's go back to start of this mechanic, and we'll talk about strategy. If everyone understands the sequence of events, at least.
So, okay.
I'll pull up the raid plan. So I'm pretty sure like this whole beginning of it is the same.
Yeah, everything is the same up until Hello World. And then the positions are going to be a little different from what I have on the raid plan. I'll change it in a bit.
You just change it right now.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
But yeah, so does everyone understand this diagram?
Yeah.
So at the beginning, you pair up depending on your tether color.
So blues always go towards the bug omega, right?
Yep, blue towards bug,
And then green's
green
opposite.
towards frog. And then
Wait, hold on.
Pause,
The frog is which one?
It's like the one from P3.
P3. Oh, okay.
Final.
Yeah, final. Okay.
I
And
thought
then-
frog
Oh, I
was
thought
this
frog.
one.
It doesn't look like a frog to me.
Yeah.
Because like in the diagrams that you got in P5, the frog is the one doing the cleave. So I think that's
No,
the one
that's
we're
the
looking
bug.
at right now.
No, that's
And
the
that,
bug.
that one's the bug.
The bug, yeah.
Okay, so like and then when you have the fists, you might need to do a swap to make it so they're paired up properly.
Is it always like all blue tethers will be able to resolve themselves, and like all
Yeah.
greens will be able to
Yeah,
resolve
because like
themselves?
you either have
You can't have like 4 yellows on this side.
no.
It's always 2 of each color with each tether set. So
Tether,
2
okay.
blues and 2 yellows for blue tethers, and 2 blue, 2 yellow for green tether.
Okay.
So this side is really easy. If like one pair gets both yellow, then like 2 people just swap, right? And we should just arbitrarily decide like, you know, the right side is the one swapping maybe. There's a lot of time.
We only need like the northern one. So like the pair that's closest to 3, they would need to swap spots.
Yeah. And then but for the green, it's a little trickier though, because like if these 2 people, like this guy and this guy, get the same color, or sorry, I mean if these 2 people get the same color, then like a tether swap needs to happen where like one person goes here and this person goes here.
Yeah.
So we'll just have it so like the northernmost one is the one that's like doing that.
The inner one.
Yeah, like
That's
the
closer
one
to the
that's,
center.
the one that's closer to the center.
Okay.
And that should be easy because there's like a lot of time to do that.
Yeah.
So just to reiterate one more time, so like if the ones up here need to swap, then it's these two people swapping.
Looking at the
And if
boss,
it's-
so like, looking at the boss is the people on the right.
Yeah. And then if it's if these 2 have the same and these 2 have the same, then it's these ones swapping.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
Why couldn't we just
Go
always
back.
swap like the,
Yeah,
the
like
northernmost pair?
wouldn't we need to swap the people that are closest to the 1 and 2 marker? So like the one that
Oh
the
no,
person
you're right.
that's at
Yeah.
1
So well,
goes
yeah,
to
yeah.
2.
So like, there's a potential. Yeah, that's. I know. You're right. So it has to be like, let's just have like the northernmost pair every time swap then.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do centermost? I don't know. I don't know what's easier to think about.
I like to
just-
do centermost. I don't, because I'm not looking like fucking at the bug, right?
Okay,
Like,
so
I'm looking at
centermost
my
pair.
side.
Yeah. So centermost pair might have to swap like this,
Yeah.
and same with this one. Yeah. Sorry.
Because you're looking at the edge of the arena for the arms later, right? Like you don't want to look anywhere else. I don't know.
Okay, so that's step 1. Then this one that's like stretched further. So technically, these don't have to move. Like they're like all like this will auto break essentially.
Yeah, the first blue tether, that stretched one, will auto break, and then you have to move on top of your partner for the fists.
So you move as soon as the tether breaks.
Yes.
Yep. So like so we see like the long pair right here auto breaks. As soon as that one breaks, the inner pair is moving here to stack the fists on top of each other, and these people don't have to move at all, like that. And the fists do the dunk.
I'm pretty sure the second blue just broke there.
Yeah, they run out to bait the fists next to the bug right after the fists like choose their spot in the ground.
Yeah, and it'll naturally break while you're doing that.
Yep.
That's when it breaks right there.
So what's happening here is the inner pair, the one that was close to the center arena, is moving to the center, while the outer one is moving to the respective fists to bait them, and then yeah, this blue will break.
I like that
here.
actually. I really like that.
Well, isn't it opposite? Like the one closer to the edge of the arena is the one moving to the center because they broke their tether already.
No, the center one breaks their tether. The outer one is baiting fists. That's how they break their tethers. They run out to go to the fists.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
On the green side, it's like they were just chilling, and then they have the one that was like towards the center moving to the east-west fists, and then the one that's the one that was, you know. But do you have to do an adjust here depending on the, because like if you have to bait the inner, are you fucked?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry, I was changing the
I
diagram.
think so.
I don't think so, right?
I don't.
No,
Otherwise,
I
the
just
strat
assume
wouldn't
there's
work.
enough space.
What is the question?
All right, well, let's trust.
Okay.
I think you just have to get kind of close to the fist, but I don't think that's a bad distance.
Okay, so everyone's on board up till here. Like who's
Are
going to
these,
which fist?
the fists, the spinny fists, are those always gonna be in these exact spots?
They'll be in these spots,
Mhm.
but they'll be in different colors.
Yeah, like different rotation, but the same
Different
spots.
rotations. Yeah.
Okay.
And then okay, so here this is like the second part of the mechanic, I guess. Maybe like the second, third. I don't know. You have like the one half of the arena is being hit by the monitor coming from the beetle, or not the beetle. Sorry, the final omega. The beetle's on our south right now in this POV, and
Yeah.
then one player is getting a monitor. So if you are the monitor player, I feel like your job is really easy here.
Go opposite of the bug monitor.
You go opposite the bug monitor and you make sure you leave this like thin slice in between, like where the
Yeah.
bug monitor is hitting, and then like for your people to stand.
Yeah.
Can a player with a tether here get the monitor?
I think it's only blue tether.
Only blue tethers will get the monitor.
Okay.
So like another like good observation is like the two people that are standing in the middle right here to bait the beyond defense. These are like the ones that are like on the inner, like towards the inside of the arena already.
Seems kind of close. Like that person that get hit by a beyond defense.
The one in the center.
Yeah.
That's Celine. I thought the same thing. but
Oh.
yeah, the one that's directly center is just Celine.
Oh. Okay. It's not a fucking character.
Yeah, it's the fairy.
So if your role is blue tether, you're one of the people doing the shit in the middle essentially.
Yeah.
If you were the one that was hit by beyond defense, which is always one of the people that was like starting initially in like towards the center, then you just run. You can run like south or north here. You just need to be like out of where the POW pitch is gonna hit.
Alright, finish changing the diagram.
Like so.
That's the monitors resolving, right?
And then the four people that after you bait your fist, just like kind of stand near like the number markers. as they have it. The 4 green tether people. After they bait the fists, you stand near the. So these 2 people on the left are being blasted by the monitors from Final Omega, and then the people on the right are being blasted by the player monitor.
Boom.
And then pause it here. So is
It's
everyone
all downtime, right?
Yeah, it's all downtime. Is everyone's good up to here, yeah?
Yeah.
So then we have to assume some kind of formation for Hello World to make it so they jump properly. Let me try. I'll refresh the raid plan if you added it into here.
Yeah, I'm putting the near worlds back in Kindred's formation. It's just hard to like position it properly on the raid plan. But it's the distant world is correct.
This is probably the hardest part of the mechanic. Let's just go through and see who's who real quick.
Middle is near, person right of them is far.
Let's pull the right one here.
So I have a quick question. We established that the near world player can never get the Christmas tether.
Yeah.
Can the far world player ever get the blue tether?
Both of them will be on the blue tethers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they always go blue tether.
Okay, refresh again. Sorry. It's a little more accurate.
I guess so. This slide is just like a transition one.
Yeah, this is the tether closest to Final Omega is breaking.
And this happens after the monitors explode, right?
Yes, the actual break is not going to happen until everyone's dooms fall off. Everyone's twice come ruins fall off.
So this debuff right here. So you can see in the VOD like they're looking at which side the beetle is cleaving.
Then you break here because everyone's debuffs are gone. Okay.
So we're having it so the one near Final Omega is one that's breaking every time, I guess.
I wasn't sure if that's what they were doing on the video.
They're doing beetle. Closer to beetle is the one.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's literally just do what's on the video. Except for this distant world positioning. This distant world positioning sucks. We can just keep it like this. It's the same concept. It's just one of the tethers breaks, one of them lines up like this.
Yeah, so let's just go through who is who real quick. So this player, let's see, so this one is the one that's starting with distant, yeah?
Yes. That's correct.
Maybe you should mark that maybe in some way. So this guy, if you are distant, if you have the distant debuff from the very beginning, right here, which is not it's colored similarly to like the far tether in a way. It's not like Christmas colored. If you are distant, this is your position. You're either here or here if it's cleaning the other side of the arena. If you're close, you're this guy. Okay, so that's those two. Then we got
Is the Hello Near World person supposed to be vertically aligned with C, or are they just like randomly standing between 2 and C?
They are. There is a specific positioning for it that we can go over. It's like the third ring from the.
You can see the person right there in the middle of this, right there, like in the middle of sensor and A.
Oh, like
but they are
the
vertically
very
in line
center?
with A.
Yeah.
And they're in line with 1 and 2, but
Yeah,
I don't know if they have the same markers.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're using their positioning, but that person was horizontally or vertically in line with A.
It should work if we just do it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So these two, let's just finish. So this blue, this guy is the guy that starts with far. This guy is the one that starts with close. These two are the ones that have nothing, and they're not basically not
blues.
participating.
The blues
Yeah.
with nothing.
The
the
blue
with
tethers
no
with nothing.
debuff.
They're not participating in this one.
That's why they're
essentially.
colored tank, because they're blues.
Yeah.
And then this tether as we had it is the one that was initially stretched like this, like between these people. Whoa, I didn't mean to move that.
I don't think you can move. Oh, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Let's go, dude.
So like these two people that were on this side, were vibing on this side to hit their monitors. That's who.
Which way are we rotating?
It just depends on like it depends on which side it's cleaving, right? Because if it's always like the one, like one person will always stay still and the other person will like always pivot like from like here to here. Or if we were doing it on the A side of the arena, then this person would pivot to here.
Person
There
on
should
the cleave
can-
side will like
Yeah.
move.
You can
There should be a
also
lot of time.
I'd rather like not switch positions, just like someone anchor, someone moves.
Yeah. Let's take a look real quick where this person is standing who pivoted.
They're,
person all
they're
the way
going
across, right?
closest to the bug. Yeah.
Yeah, they're basically going as close like in the bug as possible, I think.
Yeah.
That has to be target. And you can't cleave anyone else. The AoE is really big.
So once again, this guy, this blue is, oh, I shouldn't have moved that. This blue is the far one. This is the close one. These are the ones that are unmarked. They're not participating. This was the tether that was like, you know, on the
On the bug side for us, right?
close to the final omega side.
Oh,
Final omega side. And
I
then
did-
these two are the ones that are close to the bug side that broke already.
Yeah, I did change the distant world positioning a little bit on the raid plan because theirs is a little bit stupid, but the rest is correct.
Distant.
Yeah. So they have the fucking distant world where I have the they have the distant world on the other side of the arena. Basically.
Like here. Wait, what?
They have a distant world where what? You cut off a little bit for me. Hello?
Hello?
Hello,
Oh
please,
no.
please respond. I see. Tweedledee,
we're
I think he-
basically
Yeah, I think he means like the 1 and 2 are swapped. So like the big AoE is actually closest to the center of the arena, and he wants to do the opposite, where the one that has far is like at the edge of the arena. I think that's what he's trying to say.
That's impossible, no?
No, it's not. No, just look at the raid plan. The raid plan is correct. Because
Which one's far
What-
again?
this one is far. This guy starts with far. This one.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I'll
we're
have it on
In
the
the
red
video,
basically
they're
doing
doing
it-
the opposite, right?
We're doing it like what Kindred is doing essentially in their
yeah, we're using Kindred's Hello World positions
Yeah.
because they're better.
Okay, is everyone clear? And then these two people can just kind of YOLO it. There should be time for one person to just claim this spot. This person to stand off to the side of them.
This seems pretty easy, honestly.
Sounds good to me.
This person should be
Like,
like,
it's
this
not that
person's-
complicated.
It just gets more complex when you have to do it multiple times and dynamis assignments become a thing.
The only thing about Hello World is that it gets more complex throughout the phase. You just have to have someone call based on like who has stacks. That's only relevant in Sigma and Omega, though, so we don't have to go over that right now.
All right, is everyone good? Like through here, through this point?
Yeah.
I'll just let's look at the diagram of it happening. And then the end of the mechanic It looks like they hold this tether for a very long time.
They just want people to be.
There's a magic vuln that lasts a bit from the jumps, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're waiting for the
Yeah, you
last
can
one
see
to
her.
fall off. That same one that like causes the stupid auto at the end.
What if it's on 2 melee?
It's fine.
R.I.P.
Yeah, no, it's
Depression.
not fine. You lose like fucking 2
You lose
GCs.
like
3 GC. That is not fine.
That really sucks.
Well,
actually.
we don't have to do this. We can go back to doing Kindred's breaks. Because that is a problem with this strat.
Yeah, it actually is.
We just need to
That's-
know, like make sure that if you are the second pop, you are the person that's either like going to.
Well, I
Wait,
think
actually,
though,
no.
Opposite.
I'm pretty sure if these 2 people are max melee, it doesn't break though. 'Cause, like,
Yes,
it-
but the thing is, you have to run in anyway. Like you can't gap close. I think when you're, I don't know if this is possible, but like how about while you're pivoting, like, because can you play the video like throughout the Hello World mechanic? Like how much time is there?
You can just look at the
For
Kindred
this.
POV. They break both tethers before they do the mechanic.
yeah,
And we're using Kindred Hello World positions anyway.
maybe we should swap to that.
Yeah, we can just break
before lower.
both tethers before.
Here,
That's
look,
fine.
like, and then this, I don't know why this diagram is so small, but like this one I just posted in P5 is like how we should do it then.
I don't think we should change. Well, the green tethers.
We can do everything the same as the raid plan up until Hello World, and then when Hello World happens, do these positions.
Yeah, I like that.
Because I already changed the AG3 strat to be these distant road positions anyway. It's just changing, like, all the blues are always involved in doing Hello World.
Okay, so the change with this would be, let me open this in my browser. Also, I don't know, why is this so small? Reading Kareth. But like, it's like, so the change with this is like this spot is determined, this spot is predetermined, these 2 spots, this spot is predetermined. These 2 people need to figure out who is going close to the beetle and who is going far from it.
They just call it in Kindred.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
is
one more
everyone
time.
is everyone on board with the change?
Those are the 2 unassigned people?
These are the
Those are-
2 blue tether people that don't have a debuff, don't have a jumpy debuff.
And this
So-
is
I see.
this is just numbering as the green. Good Christmas tether. It's just numbering yourself with Bug Omega as north from the small diagram.
I don't think the numbers matter.
Yeah, I don't think the numbers matter either. I think they're not assigned. They're just like it doesn't mean that 1 and 2 were tethered together and 3 and 4 were tethered together or whatever. But I think that's how we should do it.
No, this is related to this like it's just saying who is breaking.
Oh,
Okay.
So like
Is that
so like
it?
1
Okay.
and 2 like so like 3 and 4 like or 1 and 2 like it actually doesn't
Like
matter. who
lower
breaks
number will
first.
break or whatever. Is that what they're doing? Like
I would
So-
simply like to not do that because that sounds like it's adding an extra mechanic. Like the
It-
numbers, I mean.
No. It just tells you. I mean, it just tells you who's going where. Like you don't have.
no.
to literally
It's not a
turn up-
this is just to illustrate like because like these 2 you're paired together so that like yeah. Like
Those are 2 different things, though.
no, they're
Like, I
not.
just heard 2 different things, I mean.
one.
This diagram is on its side from our raid plan, right? But like it's the same thing. Like at the end you have like this guy. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna move this away from it. You have like these 4 green people are together, right? And then like they just have it labeled so like this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3, this is 4, or whatever.
Okay.
And then when they break, like this guy is 1, like that's all. It's just illustrating that.
Okay. Sure.
But like this whole thing is on its side from our raid plan,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like
Just-
these 2 are just together, these 2 are together, and it's just showing you where they end up.
But what is the? Oh, okay.
So this whole thing is 9 degrees, right, from this one.
As
Okay,
long
so
as-
is the frog the bug? Is that
Yeah, the frog is the bug.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks more like a frog. I don't know why you're calling him bug.
Kind of looks like a beetle.
Doesn't he like reuse animations that like the frogs use anyways?
it does, yeah.
All right,
What
does
is-
everyone,
what are the
does
wheels
everyone,
on
everyone
this? More like
understand
on.
like what this means? Like this diagram means?
Yeah, yeah.
As long as we're on the same page that the greens can basically be anywhere
Yeah,
in
just
those four
the
spots.
the green tethers that are furthest from the frog Omega are
Are the
not
ones
involved.
that are like in
Yeah, they're
that are
just
not participating.
not participating in Hello World. Yeah, got it.
I
look.
I don't think that's true. We could certainly make that true. That makes sense to me. But if you look at the diagram on the right, it's still 1 and 2, even though 3 and 4 would be closer to Omega in this case.
No, it
No,
is
that's flipped.
true.
It's
It's just
flipped.
weird.
Yeah, like the
frog is on the
position
other
of the
side.
frog is opposite on the one on the right.
Right, I understand that. But if the position of the frog were opposite, then wouldn't 3 and 4 be the closer pair to the frog?
No,
No, that's the
because-
thing is always the pair that's furthest from the frog are not participating.
Yeah, because the like 3 and 4
sense to me, I
would have
just-
been the ones that were stretched over here, right? So like after
Yes,
they break,
Rowan, you're correct.
they're here.
So it's relative to the frog.
Yeah, yeah. But like
It's just-
don't put too much stock in what the 1, 2, 3, 4 means. Like they're simply labeled for so you can understand like who is like from this tether set like who is going where. That's all. Like don't think it. Don't overthink it.
It's just assigning the numbers differently. That's why I just don't want to look at the numbers because it's just confusing people.
Well, let's just do it in terms of our raid plan, right? So like we have at the end pile pitch is happening, monitors hit these 4 players, right? These 4 green players, and it's cleaving on this side, which means if we're following this, it means that this pair, the one that's farther from the cleave side, is breaking first, and they're gonna be vibing here.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
They're
These
the no
guys do it,
mechanic.
I swear.
Right?
Yep, they're the no mechanic. Meanwhile, these 2 people wait for the vuln to fall off, then they break, and they're gonna be like here and here.
We can even set like the one closest to the edge, right? You just go to the edge, and then the one not on the edge goes in between.
So the thing you have to pay attention to is 3 in this case is that you're closer. Sorry, I don't mean 3. I mean the person who's standing in between. Can you put back the people near C? Yeah. Right. So as the person who's currently on C, you have to be careful to make sure that you're closer to the person at the wall than the person with near world.
Well, no.
That will happen. Yes, but that will happen naturally because the AoE for Near World will kill you if you are too close.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, sorry. Can you go back to the picture? I must be misunderstanding something.
The person on C is not the near world.
No, I understand that. Okay, so okay, I see. So the person with near world is standing right on the edge of the telegraph.
Try to find
Yeah.
the VOD of this.
Got it.
Let me try to find the VOD. So we can watch this one happening.
Yeah, if we're using Kindred strats, they have very easy positions. It's like 3rd ring from the center, then the next one is 3rd ring from the edge, and the last one is literally just on the edge.
I can't count to 3, so
Okay.
Just count it 2 and add 1.
I can't do that. I can't do addition.
Oh, okay.
Just count to 1 3 times.
1, 1, 1. I can do that.
I keep skipping too far forward. Okay, here, I think I found it. Ooh, here. Okay, so the end of this, like, so we're not looking at the beginning, ignore all that, but the end, this all looks the same up to here, right?
Yeah.
And so you see the 4 tethers that are stretched like this, and they know the bug is cleaving the left side. we're looking at the bug, which means that these players on this bottom side are breaking first. They actually do the opposite. I remember now, but we can should we just do that? I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't. They call who breaks first anyway in Kindred's spots.
No,
so.
Kev told me that they always have the 1-2 break first. Actually, we'll just have the 3-4 break first. I think it makes more sense.
All right. Well, they're still calling it in this POV anyway, but yeah.
No, yeah, but he told me they have it
time.
like that. And you can see at the end. Let's get a view of the positioning.
I feel like the timing's kind of tight. Like
it is
of breaking the green tethers.
It is, but you have to pick one basically.
Yeah. You just have to do it.
Yeah. It's kind of up to y'all because it's the melee loss versus doing this.
I think we should just do this.
We can do this. Yeah, it's not a problem.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's really close.
So the positioning, it looks like so they're having like the person. So the blue with the close is like in this like inner ring. I think it's like the what ring is that? The arena.
I'm pretty sure they're just standing right against the telegraph because the telegraph for Omega's room cleave like shows up for a good chunk of time. You can actually position relative to
Yeah,
it.
I think you're right. And then they have so these two people that are in this like line with this person, one of them's up against the wall, and one of them is like 1, 2, if you count the edge.
3 rings.
1, 2, 3 in between the 3 and the 4th ring. Going in.
Oh, holy shit. When you guys say the nth ring, you're talking about the lines, not the
lines, yes.
Yeah.
Not the like gap in between. Okay, got it.
Well, so it's if you're looking at the gap in between, it's the 3rd ring.
The 3rd ring, yeah.
If you're looking at it's between the 3rd and the 4th line if you include the wall as number 1. Okay. Is everyone good through here?
Yeah, this fucking is easy. We're pretty sure we're just gonna one-shot it.
Just one-shot it.
XD. The distant world position is like in line with the intercardinal marker. So like in line with the 3, like the corner of 3.
Yeah, it looks like up against the wall.
We should definitely walk through this.
And then just to make sure, so these two players, this is a blurry screenshot. These two players, that's not better. Bagel and I think Kamachi here. These are the two unmarked blue tethers. One of them needs to make the call they're going towards the bug. But like I think you actually have all this. They might have their knife man calling it, but like you already know you're unmarked. Like at this point in the mechanic, as soon as the terrorists show up, you know you're a blue that's unmarked. You can already say I'm gonna go towards the bug, or like you can like have it in your mind. Maybe don't call it at this point because that's like way too early.
Yeah, call it after the monitors have resolved.
Yeah. So like but you have like all that time to process that you are an unmarked player. Like right here, maybe it's a good time to make the call.
Yeah, and we can always just have the blue that baited the beyond the fence just moves towards the frog Omega.
That's not always possible because it can be on the distant world people as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just the one. That's the one like thing we have to flex. Everything else is like pretty static in this trio with how we're doing it. You guys do not want to see the way that they did the fists. It's so bad. Or like
I really want to see it, just not right now.
When I was watching that, I was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
It's really strange, yeah.
I would love to see it, just not right now.
Well, I'll pull up like so it's like they do like a 10 strike like this, and then it's like this person looks at this fist and always this fist has to be involved in their bait every time. This person always looks at this one, and this fist has to be involved in their bait every time. And then like the other two people need to like flex to like so it and then like ultimately is like you're like responsible like in this sense. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm so glad we're not doing it.
It's depressing.
Okay.
I think I think the huge reason AJ3 and Neverland were ahead is because they had 6 people baiting the fists.
It definitely makes a difference. Do we want to try walking through Delta?
Yes.
Let's do that, and then we can maybe go through Sigma if Miranda is just still dead.
I could try to reconnect, but remember, I'd crash out of the game just loitering around.
It's okay. I mean, we're just walking through. We're not trying to actively kill a boss.
Let's use the O12 arena if we have time to blast through it.
I'll log back in here in a second.
For my like, happy to hear what other people think, but for my money, like, probably a couple days off of seeing Sigma anyway.
You mean like before even looking at it? Well, what we could do, we could just go through the VOD of what's happening in Sigma.
Okay.
And like not go through any strategy.
Yeah, sorry. I just mostly mean because I think we have half an hour until Lisa has to leave, right?
You mean now rather than like
yeah.
Like in this half an hour. Yeah, sure, we can just do that. And then
I'm kind of hoping that by the time we're back, that Miranda's internet will be back.
Yeah.
But maybe that's optimistic.
It says estimated like 30 minutes after break ends, I think.
It's 4:30 CST is when it was estimated. I subscribe to the text messages for updates. I'll let you know if I hear anything.
About an hour after the break, which is unfortunate, but that's alright.
I don't know. Maybe it gets fixed early.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm connecting to FF14, but Discord hasn't.
Right.
Rip.
Yeah.
Kay,
want
can you post your rate plan again?
The fuck is a 9,000?
Oh no, I think I got it. Is this the one?
Say again?
Delt. Okay, yeah, this is the one. I didn't see it. I think I scrolled past it.
Just
I got a 90,001 error, not 90K2.
Gonna restart my game room. screen is flickering again.
Yeah, by like 12:30, I have to be like out the door. So just
Yeah, we'll just do a few run throughs of it.
We should probably not take the time to do 12 then. We should just go into T4.
yeah.
No, I think we can still do 12. It's gonna take like 2 minutes.
Oh, I think we'll have to do Hello World.
We can just do the normal
we
one.
can just do Goodbye World.
Not with the big echo.
We can
Oh
do
yeah,
Goodbye World.
we can use the a 12 normal. I didn't think about that for some reason.
Alright, was one of those people me in the ready check?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm restarting though because my game it's still flickering. What the fuck is happening?
Truly a cursed raid day.
Because it usually like fixes itself at some point. But like it usually only happens to have a video up on my other screen, but I don't. Well, it's fine now.
All right, let's kill the boss.
12 normal has the same dimensions, right? I hope.
I
Yeah,
hope
it
so.
should.
Yeah, but the floor isn't golden, so.
Nah.
Your immersion is ruined.
They have like
Immersion.
shaders for that.
Yeah, unrestricted party, good.
Wait, is this unsynced?
It is, yeah.
Do the RP.
This is the real Omega protocol.
We should just stream ourselves doing this.
Over and over again.
I'm streaming right now. Fuck it. Holy shit, we all
Bro,
just
this ultimate is so
Hold,
easy.
hold.
It's easy, dude.
It's so easy.
Is this not a knockback? Uh-oh.
It is circa.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we just
Never mind.
pushed.
Holy shit, I have a spread? Fucking go. You're such a piece of shit, dude. I remember this used to wipe people in PvP.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
I have a wall. I'm doing this RP.
Holy shit, guys, it's
Oh, we
limitless. You're limitless.
Wow, nice.
Wait,
It
they
is
have mechanics
This
after
is
this?
insane.
Dude, this ultimate is crazy easy.
No mechanic?
We were about to get Primal first, let's go. Did anyone Primal clear already?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Primal's like not even to P6 actually.
Really? I think they are. Oh no, they're not.
Oh, wait,
it's actually not.
Oh, no, you have to hit the right boss.
If I Doton, I hit both.
Yeah, okay, make sure you're dotting both the bosses here.
Yeah, sorry.
Omega F checking?
I went Dotoning spring. Alright, let's do it again. Get out of here.
Alright, let's get out. Oh my god, who's open?
I only opened the center one for potential music roll.
Well, we can
the
make-
other ones are trolling.
We can make the chest disappear if we roll on everything, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
how that works? Yeah.
Okay. Let's set this up. Dude, we cleared. Take a picture now and post it to Twitter.
Yeah, picture.
No.
Where'd Lulu go? Oh.
Oh.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna start marking people.
Interesting.
Let's see.
This was a puddle in the middle.
So
That's not a puddle, that's Omega, bro.
He's dead, so it's no longer Omega.
let's go top to bottom.
I don't think it dies at the end, right? It just like turns into the beetle,
Mm-hmm.
the baby version.
Blue, 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 blue. Heaven will be close one. Oh, I can't mark them as both. Okay, Kevin is the close, and let's have Miranda is the far.
Distant
well,
road, okay.
Yeah, distant. Okay, so let's see. Let's go through one step by step. So, let's say the crab or the beetle spawns at. Say it spawns. Let's just spawn at A, or it's the exit. It's the easiest way, I guess, for now.
So
And
if the
who said it
beetle-
to who, or does it not matter?
Just, I mean, you can't
Just-
really decide. Oh, well,
Yeah.
you just have to decide. Let's say me and Kevin are tethered.
I
Me
have,
and Ren are tethered.
I have a question. So at the beginning, we have to position relative to the eyeball, right? Is the eyeball in a fixed position relative to the beetle and
Always in
Orthogonal.
between.
Yeah.
It's always in between, so you don't really look at the eyeball. You just look at the beetle, or
As long as you're not too
Final.
far to the center, the eye just like doesn't exist for the mechanic, basically.
yeah.
yeah. Understood. I didn't know if you had to like adjust to the eye and then later the
Nah.
pluses.
I
Yeah,
think
I
you
didn't
can.
matter
I
at
think
all.
we can use our markers because the beam should be the same width as
Yeah.
in phase 2.
No, yeah, I'm not worried about it. I was. Never mind.
It's
Doesn't-
never behind
I
final or
understand.
Yeah.
bug.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Let's just have one in. Yeah. So let's just arbitrarily get into your tether spots in some way.
I think you guys have to be further, like over here.
I'm sorry. Which side did we say was swapping? Centermost, right? Centermost tether was
Centermost.
swapping.
Centermost
Yeah.
will always
Oh.
swap if needed. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. So the fists show up. Let's pretend there is a swap. So on both sides, we'd be swapped. I think we might have to be south of this marker. If this isn't our markers, but like if it was, we'd have to be south of it because the eye cleaves like the middle.
That's fine.
The eye only hits the interior of the markers, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like these aren't accurate to our markers exactly, but yeah. And then so the blue side should break, right?
Blue broke.
So blue will auto break, and now we stack for fists. So everyone's stacking for fists on either side. And then now we split off to our spinnies. Split off to spinnies.
So me and Kevin break.
Yeah, you
Brand
and Kevin
and I
are
are
broken
baiting.
now.
The pile pitch.
Pile pitch. Let's say it hits. Rowan.
The beyond defense.
Beyond defense. Yeah.
Yeah. So just run under M.
And then now
Oh, this is the
greens-
monitor.
greens to numbers.
Okay, so let's say I'm the monitor.
So if you're green, you should be on like a number-ish right now because you'll be.
I want to be like a little bit further off. Like sometimes the baits are a little like sus.
Okay, so let's say it's cleaving the D side. So Lisa is the monitor. This means if Rowan got hit, he's fucking off in that
Right
little slice. You should probably just run further to like one of the bosses
You don't want to risk getting the
Yeah.
beyond defense bait.
or the pile pitch. You mean?
Yeah, the bio. Yeah, everyone
okay.
should run under M except you, and then after that, this resolves. So just as long as you're in that slice, you're good.
So
So
now
you guys
we-
should be a little closer if you like here. If I'm out here, Miranda.
I'm past the center line. It's fine.
Okay, so then now let's say after this happens, monitors hit. Let's say the beetle, which is the exit, is cleaving the D side, or let's say it's cleaving the B side. So let's
I'm
try
going
again
north.
our hello
Going
world
north.
positions.
So y'all have already broken, right?
Oh, I'm distant
It's
world,
like,
right?
It's
So-
We're cleaving on this
the B
side. Cleaving this
Oh,
side.
sorry.
Okay, so has the first tether already broken? Because I'm just standing here waiting for y'all to break.
Okay, so we're doing
So that
we're doing
one,
so
two tether.
Lulu and I are
pop.
the one we're the ones breaking.
Yeah.
We are technically 3 and 4, even though we're labeled 1 and 2.
Okay. So Ren and I can break now.
Lulu, I think you should be stacking on Velvet because you're not doing the mechanic. Is that
Yeah.
Wait.
We're not doing the mechanic.
So that's fine. We'll just be over here then.
So
I'll
we're-
take the closest spot.
Wait, Lisa,
Wait,
you're
yeah,
in
we
front
are.
of D.
Oh, you are because you were on the A side. Okay. Well, wait, didn't we? No, but didn't we
Oh.
decide that 3 and 4 were breaking first, Velvet?
Yeah, but we are 3 and 4, even though our numbers are 1 and 2. We are 3 and 4 relative to the
diagram.
diagram.
Oh, but wait, weren't K and Ren at 2 and 3?
Yeah, that's what
We're
we're saying. Like,
outermost.
don't
So they're-
use the.
No,
don't-
but they're 3 and 4 because the pair that's furthest away from Omega is 3 and 4, and the pair that's closest is
Oh
1
no,
and
you're
3.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Lulu and I are doing it, and then Kay and Rin are breaking first.
Right. But
Yeah.
K and Rin have to break first, yeah.
So we break first. We pop,
Yeah.
and then we can just reposition here. Loiter.
Go here.
Okay.
And I think so. I think I'm against the wall. Lulu needs to be in the third ring, between, so yeah, in that ring, and then it should be like this.
Is this
And
on the
then,
third one?
and then all the jumpies happen. We
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
that's
get
the
the-
third one.
third. That's
Oh,
the
third from the
one.
wall. I see. Okay.
And Kevin is third, including the center.
Okay.
All from the very center. 2, 3. Okay.
Should we try again?
Try again.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's change all the marks. Give everyone opposite roles this time.
Let's say the Beatles at C this time, or let's just say Bravo. Beatles at Bravo.
Beetle at Bravo. I'll be on the edge.
Okay.
Okay. I'll
Oh,
be
my
on the
other two?
alien. I'll
1 and
be
2,
me, I
and
guess.
then 3 and
Alright.
4.
Okay, let's say we're just doing a swap. Both sides swapping, in case. Now, K and I's tether would break.
Miranda, you come stand on me, right?
And then we go from
Yeah.
here.
It's just
And
doing
then,
that so he can see
now,
what's
now everyone
happening.
go to your spinnies.
No. Y'all were the short tether, so yeah.
Okay, let's say it hits me. And then it's, let's see. So it hits me. I'm fucking off. Let's say it hits me. Lulu has the monitor.
And which side's final?
Yeah,
Cleaving.
which side's the monitor?
It's cleaving alpha side. Let's say. So I'm saying-
Miranda just goes to 1 regardless here, right? It doesn't matter which side it's cleaving.
Correct.
yeah,
you just
Miranda
go to
should
the-
one.
You go to the one that makes sense for you to go
But
to.
you don't want to go on this side, Velvet, because you're going to get cleaved by the monitor.
Miranda, you need to be like
I'm
actually
not.
on one.
Lulu,
By
Lulu
the
has
person
Okay.
monitor?
no, the
Oh,
person
no,
monitor's
you're-
facing.
yeah, you're
is
fine.
facing Charlie.
Like just outside the 1 marker.
Okay, and so this happens. Boom.
Monitors
And
happen.
monitors happen. Oh wait, we didn't decide who has close and far,
Well, you can just
distant and
decide now.
remote. Let's just
I have
say.
far.
Okay, Rin has a remote then. And Lulu and I are the 2 unmarked.
Okay, so
And-
then as soon as Ruin falls off, Kev and I will break.
I thought it was inner breaking first.
No, we're doing opposite of Beetle for greens.
Okay.
So Beetle's Bravo, and then I'm already close to Beetle. I'll go to Beetle.
So me and Miranda, we have to break, Miranda. You have to come to
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
And then we do nothing.
Then
Oh, we bait
Wait,
here.
isn't
Miranda, what are you doing?
You're part of the.
Miranda,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
1 and
Lulu-
2.
Lulu and Miranda need-
Lulu, you need to
I
be
was looking at the
south.
raid plan, and I
Lulu
So
needs
you
to
have to
be
be the third
The,
line
the,
in.
the Hello World positions in the raid plan are not correct.
So you have to be the third line.
Look at
Well,
the
it really
kindred
doesn't
one.
matter,
Look at the
but-
kindred
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Perfect.
This is definitely one of those situations where you have to eyeball it because, like, look how close Miranda is to Rin. Actually, like, you need to not move like that. You need to be closer to Lisa.
The center of this one. Center of the space.
but now I'm significantly closer to Lisa.
It
Yes.
doesn't matter.
And
That's
that's
fine.
fine. That's
You
what
should
you want.
definitely. You should 100% be significantly closer to Lisa, otherwise it'll bounce back.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, you
the
can actually
AoEs,
be even closer.
the AoEs are not the same size. Rin's will be
You need to be
huge,
like. You
and
should be
yours will
like
be smaller.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I was watching that whole thing on a tiny screen that wouldn't let me put into widescreen.
Yeah, because if you're closer to Rin, it's gonna bounce back to Rin instead of bouncing to me.
Okay. Should we do it one more time?
I kind of feel like we should just
Yeah.
keep running it because
Yeah.
people are still learning new things. So
Speak of the devil about a group not being on P6, I tabbed back over to the page and a group is now on P6 on Primal.
Lol.
Who's the group?
It's emoji
Scholar
face. I don't
bot?
know if that's got a Scholar Bots group.
They have so many pulls.
1,264.
Pretty insane. Couldn't be us, right?
I just want to clarify something. I feel like being at the center of the third ring is not sufficient, because if you look at this image, you can see that it hits the center of, well, in this case, the second ring, because they're one ring away. But do you see what I'm talking about? Like, if we were to do like a position, the large one here, like near world here, and then the next closest person here, this person is going to get hit by the AoE.
I will mention that you should probably like not take too much stock of this arena because there is an Omega covering like 2 rings here. The size of the center is different in top. If you like go over to the video, you can see the actual size of it.
There's like
Okay,
one little circle here, then this is a ring, and this is another ring. So like technically, I could be, as the close, I could be here, instead of like out here, and that should make it safe.
Actually,
So
no.
are-
There's
are there-
just an extra ring. There's just an extra ring in top.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, here.
This is
I have a
insane.
screenshot if it's helpful.
Oh, IDC.
Yep.
I'm like, Rin's like saying, there's a circle right here. I'm like, well, you're not moving, bro. I'm like, whatever. Whatever, I'll just let it happen.
Hopefully this screenshot helps illustrate it.
But yeah, there's like a tiny little circle in the very center, and then there's this like where the splatter is. That's another ring.
These positions are like what they use in Kindred's POV, so yeah. It's
So
just
this
the arena being
player-
smaller.
This player is not in the center of their ring, right? They're at the edge of their ring in that image.
Yeah, it looks
It
like
looks
it.
like it, yeah.
Yeah, they're on the edge of this. They're on the inner edge of the second ring. They're not in the third ring at all.
Okay.
So that's where we should position.
Sorry, I
One,
meant.
two, three.
I think I'm saying like a different thing. I'm saying like the third like gap. So like here where I'm standing is like correct. This is like this whole thing is the third ring to me.
I don't think we
We're
need it.
talking-
We
we're
don't need to
talking
like
about the outer
just look at the
purple ring.
image and process it
Fitting.
however you want, but make sure you know like
I just think we're talking about different people. Okay, or you're talking about the person with the Trinity title, right, Lulu?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about different people. Okay, so
Oh, I see.
the person who's in the middle is not standing in the middle of the third ring from the outside. They're standing on the inner edge of the second.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like here.
just don't stand that far in.
it's like here,
Yeah, this is the
Right here.
near.
but the
near
rings are
world.
like bigger or whatever.
And then the other person is. Can you point it out? Like here?
Near here,
It's right here.
and then
Got it.
Yeah,
far.
I mean,
should
I
be,
feel like
here.
I think that the near world person's position will be really obvious because there's a giant orange cleave, and you should just be on the edge of it.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
just inch
Yeah.
closer to it.
All right, shall we run through it with these assignments? So
yeah, you
let's,
want to
let's
give
see if
people.
let's see at Delta. Bug at
Oh, I
Delta.
I don't have a marker.
Oh shit.
Let's assign Hello World.
It's K needs a blue.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you just
okay.
removed it from Lulu.
There you go.
You just
Yes,
removed it
Lulu
from
from
me.
Miranda.
You need a square, motherfucker.
You
You
just
just
removed it from
me.
Okay.
Who has Hello World?
Hello World on Lulu and Miranda.
Which
Far
ones?
World. Which one's far? Which one's
Far. Miranda far, Lulu close.
I already had a far.
All right, Miranda close, Lulu far. All right, so the Omega, the Beetle at Delta, go.
You could
Randy, you need to be
closer
way
Beetle.
closer to me.
Beetle at Delta, go.
Wait, what are you doing then?
Oh wait,
The fuck?
I turned my camera. I turned my camera around. Okay,
Nice guy closer. Okay.
now we
Dog.
now we do the fisties. Just assume. Let's pretend there's a swap every time. There's always a swap.
Miranda, what are
There
you
go.
doing?
Move.
Doing.
I thought I was tethered to you since I was next to you.
Yeah, you are. Stay over there.
I'm
Only one pair has to swap.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay,
innermost.
so swaps. So innermost always swaps. Now we so the Lisa Lulu tether will auto break. Everyone stack together for fists,
Lila.
and then split off to your spinnies now.
Get
You
fucked.
silly, goofy.
All right, let's say it hits Lisa. And then,
Yeah, pile pitch.
and then K has the monitor. It's gonna slice on the Charlie side. So the bug is hitting Charlie's side. Boom, like this. And then now bug will hit alpha side now. Bug is hitting alpha side.
Okay,
I'll
so
go far from
so
them. Or close
Bug
to
is at delta. It's hitting alpha side.
You talking about the monitors or you talking about the cleave?
No,
Cleave.
we're the cleave now. The cleave now.
Okay, the cleave now.
Because he called Final Omega also the bug.
Gotcha.
be like
So-
way close in here. I think your
Three, four,
position,
bump.
Lulu, is like in line with the corner of the.
Rowan, you there?
yeah, but Rin and Kevin needed to.
So Rin Kevin
Break.
break.
Oh,
Yeah,
we break.
pop.
And then we just go like this. In reality,
can be
it'll
even
probably be
closer
farther
to-
apart.
Miranda, you need to be closer this way. You need to be like right
I
here.
know. I don't have the telegraph in
Yeah,
the
with the
arena.
telegraph, it'll be.
Yeah. Okay, looks good. And jumpies.
Boom, 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 boom.
We did it.
Alright, I'm
Oh my
tricking.
We
God.
did it. Easy clap.
Boston Center. I have to leave soon.
Can we do one where the side that the the side that the Beyond Defense chooses is the same as the side that Omega is doing monitors on?
All right, let's do it. Let's just go back to that step with the same markers, and then we'll do it like that. Just pretend it's like that.
Yeah, so we're on fists right now. Like we're baiting the rotating fists.
So let's set up the monitor. Like,
After
we-
the baits.
So monitor was at delta. Just go to any random position for the fist that is correct, and then we'll do it like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if we're going to fist baits, it'll be over here.
Oh, gotcha.
So fist
Well,
bait,
no,
it's
fist
at
baits-
delta,
Fist baits are on the.
and then Kevin would be behind. Would be Kevin would be the fist around C.
Yeah.
The bug is at delta. Bug is at delta.
I didn't monitor at Delta.
Bug is delta. So and then Lisa and Lulu are in the middle, I guess. Okay, so let's just start from here. So boom, we bait the fists, the spinny fists, and then
Who the head
greens
Yeah.
onto numbers.
Who got
let's
hit by
say-
beyond defense?
Randy,
Randy,
hit
you're
me.
in the middle.
Say Beyond Defense hit me, so I'm out.
All right, so who has monitor? Lulu has monitor.
Okay, and then it's the Omega monitor is cleaving the
Alpha side.
Side.
alpha side. So then I have to
Lulu
be-
has Lulu's monitor is
Yeah.
facing that way, and
The
Rin
player
Rin,
monitor. Yeah.
Rin is near 2. Okay, and then let's say, so once again Omega bug is at delta, and now he's cleaving alpha side for Hello World. Cleaving alpha side. So
You got to go right away, right, Velvet?
Yeah, you have to
Yes.
pop.
So I'm popping.
Pop.
You don't necessarily go right away because the magic film from
Oh,
a
right,
power
right,
pitch
yeah.
lasts a little bit.
Well, it's the twice come ruin. We're waiting for that to fall off.
We'll
before
leave off,
breaking.
Yeah, there's like a 3-4 second magic vuln as well, but yeah, either will kill you, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Looks
I
good.
still kind of feel like there's some things we're missing, but I get it's like pretty hard to evaluate if we're not seeing the real input, I guess. So.
No, like I think we had pretty good practice. Like we should just go in there and fucking one shot it.
Just one shot it. We should expect to one shot it.
It's really fucking easy. We just did it like 4 times. Wait, yeah, I have to leave soon.
Have fun, Pisa.
So will you just let us know when we come back? I guess like we're taking an hour.
A couple months ago, I made a video.
We'll
Or
see how
until my
Miranda's net is
internet's
doing.
fixed or
Oh, like,
something.
we're just taking an hour and then come back. Like just kind of be available, right?
Yeah, I think what we could do just to make use of our times, everyone already blocked it out, is just like let's just like watch over what's happening in like the further ones. We can hold off on the strats. But...
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Since Miranda's internet is out, I might like take my time actually, so I might come back just slightly later. But
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll DM you when my internet's fixed. Also, I wanted to point out, somehow, I didn't disconnect during that entire thing, but Lisa did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Oh, Lulu, DC, what do you mean?
Oh, it's always Lulu, man.
Oh man, I should just.
My
position
worm
the
is
boss
bigger than
better.
your worm.
I don't fucking care, Velvet Blanc.
I'm like
What's
it's like
going
twice
on?
as big.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Worm diff.
Alright, I'm gonna go
I
eat
think it'll be about
lunch.
size for you, freak ass.
Oh, Minecraft.
Oh hell yeah.
I'm gonna go make some lunch too.
I'm gonna do the same and cry.